Children, good morning, all of you. Today we will start lesson number 9, that is internal trade. Never think that I can't do it. Never think that I can't do it. This chapter is very easy, very easy and interesting and scoring. Now, introduction. Trade means an exchange of goods or services in the return of goods, service or money. The objective of trade is to get profit by providing goods and services to the customer. When such transaction take place among different areas or territories or the states in the geographical boundaries of a country, it is called internal trade. Various types of production are not possible in a country due to unequal distribution of natural wealth. Because of this, producers supply their products to their customers over different areas of the country. This is called internal trade. Now, meaning of internal trade. Meaning, internal trade means trade within the geographical boundaries of a country. Currency, weight, measurements, trade practices, and the legal matters are common in the internal trade. It takes less time, risk is less, and contact between purchaser and seller can easily be maintained due to easy transportation of goods in the internal trade. Now children, we will start classification of trading activities. Now it's divided in 4 parts. From the point of view of boundary, again boundary is divided in internal and foreign trade. Second part, from the viewpoint of distribution. Distribution is divided in 2 parts, direct and indirect. Direct तो easy है, but indirect trade is divided in 2, that is wholesale and retail. Third point, from the viewpoint of payment. Payment is divided in 2 parts, that is credit trade and cash trade. Then from the viewpoint of view, fourth point, from the viewpoint of view delivery of goods, it divided in 2 parts, that is spot trade and future, or you can say forward trade. Children, now we will start wholesale trade. The meaning of wholesale trade. A trader purchases the goods in large quantity from the producer and sells the goods to the retailer as per the requirement in small quantity is called wholesale trade. Thus, wholesaler is a link between producer and retailer. Okay, so we have the first producer, then second wholesaler, then retailer, and then customer. Clear? Now children, we will start services of wholesaler to producer. There are 6 points. First, order in large quantity. Wholesaler places order in large quantity to producer after receiving order from many retailers. Second, information of market. Wholesaler obtains information from many retailers regarding demand of product, taste, preferences, fashion, etc., and convey it to the producer. Hence, the producer becomes acquainted with present situation of the market and sometimes suggest changes with reference to goods as required. Freedom from storage of goods. Wholesaler purchases the goods in large quantity from the producer, stores in his own warehouse. Hence, the producer has not to store the goods. Fourth, freedom from worry of sales. Wholesaler purchases the goods in large quantity from the producer. Producer will be free from worry of sale of goods in small quantity. Relief in capital, very important. Wholesaler many times makes a payment in advance before the purchases of goods. Hence, the producer gets the reduction in capital. Freedom from risk. Wholesaler purchases the goods from the producer and stores in warehouse, so producer remains free from the risk of wastage, destruction of goods, etc. Now, services of wholesaler to retailer. First point, goods as per requirement. The wholesaler supply goods to the retailer in sufficient quantity whenever it is required. Hence, the retailer has not to store the goods. Second point, goods on credit. The wholesaler sells the goods on credit to the retailer. Hence, they can carry out more business with less capital. Third point, decrease in advertisement expense. The retailer obtains the advantages of advertisement given by wholesaler and efforts of sales promotion. So it decreases the advertisement expenses of retailer. Redressal of complaints. The retailer conveys the complaints to producer through wholesaler received from customer regarding goods, and thus wholesaler becomes helpful in its quick redressal. Freedom from risk. The wholesaler gives freedom to retailer from the risk such as wastage, loss to goods, increase or decrease in price, etc., because the wholesaler stores the goods. Guidance. The wholesaler gives the advantage of his knowledge and experience to the retailer. Particularly, he gives the guidance regarding price of goods, its use and sale. Now children, we will start retail trade. Meaning of retail trade. When goods are purchased either in small or large quantity from wholesaler or producer and are sold directly to the customer as per the requirement, it is called retail trade. The retailer is a direct contact with the customer, so he understands their needs. As a result, he tries to provide the better services to customer. Thus, retailer is a connecting link between the wholesaler and customer in the channel of distribution of goods. Now children, in retail trade, we will start the topic services of retailer to wholesaler and producer. The first one, information about market. A retailer understands the demand for goods of customer, taste, preference, etc., as he is in direct contact with the customer. Thus, he supplies this information to the producer through wholesaler. Second, helps in advertisement. A retailer advertises the producer and wholesaler by placing their signboards, pamphlets, samples at his premises. Increase in credibility. A retailer sells the goods to the customer by purchasing from producer or wholesaler providing better quality goods at a reasonable price. As a result, his credibility increases in market. Now children, we will discuss the advantages and limitations of retail trade. Clear? So here the first one, advantages. There are 8 advantages and 5 limitations. First, opportunity of selection. The retailer keeps the stock various types of products of different producers as per the requirement of customers. This enables customers to find the product of their selection and preference. Second, home delivery of goods. In the retail trade, retailer also provides auxiliary services and after sales service together with the sale of product. Like example, home delivery of product, service about repairing or cleaning of the product, redressal of the complaints of customer. Third, retailer brokers complaints about goods and difficulties from customer and send the same to the wholesaler and producer. It results into fast redressal of complaints. Fourth one, sale on credit to customers. Trader is an indirect contact with the customers and accordingly he is well informed about their economic condition. He sells goods to customer on credit as per their requirement. As a result, sales increases. Fifth one, after sales services. Retailer provides after sales services to customer, example repairing, return or replacement of damaged goods, etc. Sixth one, helpful to purchaser in making decision. The retailer always takes care of demonstration of products in an artistic and attractive manner. He goes for direct demonstration of product and thereby provide information about its utility, quality, and price, etc. As a result, he becomes useful to the customers in making their decision of purchase. Seventh, freedom from storage of goods. Retailer provides goods to the customer as and when it required by them. As a result, customer have not to store or hoard the goods. Guidance to customers. Eighth one. Okay, guidance to customers. The retailer provides to the customers and guidance about different products. It is like information about future prices of the products, supply status of the product, method of use of product, etc. Now children, we will start now limitation of retail trade. First, more capital investment. Retailer keeps with him products of many producers so as to provide the customer with wide choice. As a result, he has to make more capital investment. Risk of deterioration of perishable product. Certain times perishable products like vegetable, fruits, milk product, etc. remain unsold at the retailer shop. There are the chances that these products may not be spoiled. Resultant loss has to be borne by the retailer. Risk of goods getting outdated. Certain times the goods or products become outdated due to change in preference, taste, fashion or technology. Then the stock of such goods have to be cleared at cost price or less price than the cost price. Fourth one, risk of loss, shortage, or you can say fluctuation of price. The retailer has to take risk of damage to the goods, shortage of goods, or price fluctuation. Fifth one, bias. The retail traders sometimes have bias against certain producer or their products. Then they tend not to sell products of such producers. Thank you. Now children, we will start types of retail trade. It's divided in three: mobile shop, fixed shop and other methods. Mobile shop, again it divided in four parts: hawkers, temporary traders, fixed rate trader, and street sellers. Fixed shop again divided into big shop and small shop. Big shop again is divided in six parts: big shops, departmental store, chain store, main order shops, franchise, supermarkets, shopping mall. Other method: automatic vending machine, telemarketing, and internet banking. Thank you.